everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you're new here, and today I'm going to be doing a repot with me. So big girl Frydek is going to be getting a pot, hopefully, if I have enough soil. I've got my pink princess, silver sword, and a Monstera Standliana that need to go into new pots, as well as a few plants that I got from Liz the other day. So let's get to it. I already have my soil mix mostly done. I use a potting mix with orchid bark, a bunch of perlite, and a little bit of leca actually, because I like how it makes the soil airy. I actually have to go grab some more, so I will be right back. Alright, grab some leca. It is in a pot because I had something planted in it and it didn't do well. So I'm just taking a couple little handfuls, just, you know, some. I'm using an old movie theater popcorn bucket because that's the kind of bucket we had here. And then I just mix it all in. I might have added a little much, but that is okay. So what do we want to start with? I think I'm going to start by unpotting this Monstera Standliana variegata. So I'm just going to, another bucket. My system is a little bit neater here. Also, sorry for all of the noise. It's the first nice day we've had in a while. So there's a lot of people out and about doing things. I just heard a motorcycle go by. There's a ton of birds. You know, that's just what I get for trying to film outside, but I can't do this inside. So, fun times. I'm just trying to loosen the soil of this. It is, I can tell there's gonna be a ton of roots. Oh wow, yes, lots of roots. As you can see, it's gone in a circle. So there's two little babies in here. I grew these from stem cuttings. I got the cuttings in May of last year. And so these guys are almost 1 year old. And they're doing super well. They're putting out new leaves like crazy. They have gorgeous variegation. I just gotta untangle these guys. I got a little bit of a bigger pot for them, which hopefully they will like. I could just tell they were getting a little root bound in here because their growth slowed down and they were needed watered more frequently. So those are the signs that I look for in my plants. They're going into another another ceramic pot because I keep lots of my Monsteras in ceramic or plastic so they don't dry out quite as fast, because I have two actually that are in, or three that are in terracotta, and they dry out super quick, and these guys don't quite enjoy that. So there are two plants. I just got them separated. Wow. So this one has some extremely gorgeous variegation. This is actually the first leaf that it's going to be losing, which is super cool. And then this one is a little bit bigger, a little bit of a huge root system here. And yeah, these guys are super cute. This one's putting out a new leaf currently, and this one's getting ready to put out another one. This one is growing slower because it has more variegation, but that is a-okay with me because I've really enjoyed watching these guys grow. I'm gonna have to get them a pole to climb. So I got, this just caught on a plant and kind of threw the plant a little, but that is okay. I have this little ceramic pot that my sister had a plant in, but she took her plant out. And I'm just cutting a piece of dryer sheet, like a used dryer sheet, to put as like a screen in the bottom of the pot. Makes it super easy to keep track of plants once you do this. So that's, I just set it right in the bottom to cover the drainage hole because I only use pots with drainage. Actually, I have a pot that doesn't have drainage, but it is pure terracotta. So it's kind of like it has drainage, except it doesn't. And then I just put a little bit of soil in there, and then I'm gonna put them both in. I like them together a lot. I don't really want to split them up right now. I'm gonna turn them like this so that I can put in a pole when I get one. Like, look at those roots. I think the one of them is a broken root. I'm just gonna make sure before I pot it. Oh no, that's not broken, that's just a branch. Wow, that is a crazy long root. It barely fits in the frame. So I'm just gonna kind of like twirl that root right back up into my hand a little bit, just because that is slightly more of a root system than I was expecting, but you know, I am totally fine with that. Like, yes please, that is a better surprise than a root system that's a lot smaller than you were expecting. And I have some of these plastic cups. I use these to measure my soil mix. I don't really measure a ton, kind of just pour it in and eyeball it. And I don't use super expensive soil because college is the reason. And I'm just pouring that in and packing it in there. That is a big piece of bark, so I'm going to take that out because I don't want like super large chunks in such a small pot. Also, sorry about the wind chimes. It's windy, I live on a hill. It's kinda something that's gonna happen because we put wind chimes up. Like, whatever. So I'm just packing this in. And look at that, that is so cute. They're in a little polka dotted ceramic pot. I think this is from Walmart last year actually. So hopefully when I get to go to the store again in who knows how long, they'll have some of these. Alrighty, next up for Repot is Pink Princess because I know she does not like this terracotta. And I'm going to be putting her in the pot that the Standlianas were in actually because it'll keep her a little bit more moist. She dries out a little too fast in this, I've found. But she is putting out a new leaf and it's looking like it's gonna have a lot of pink, which is super exciting. I am so ready for another pink leaf. Okay, she's a little bit less rooted and also more rooted than I thought at the same time. She does not have a huge root system. If you can see that, not a ton of roots. Yeah, so that's why we are moving her to a new pot. Cool, I'm gonna set her down like that. Will that work? Yes, that will work. Again, taking a little piece of this, just because I prefer to not have soil come out every single time that I water. So I put it right on down over the drainage hole. It doesn't block the water from getting out. It doesn't degrade super fast because I used coffee filters once to try and like do this. And it broke down in like a month, which is not ideal, and it wasn't letting water out. It was a bad time. So I don't use coffee filters for this anymore. I'm surprised that she's pushing out leaves when her roots are honestly not great. But yes, so got her in this little white pot. That's so cute. I'm gonna need to clean it off a little because dirt. I'm calling it dirt when it's on the outside of the pot because at that point it's dirt, not soil. Like, that's just such a look. Next up, this silver sword. He definitely needs a bigger pot because kind of falling over. He also needs a pole. I think all of these guys could use a pole. Oh my gosh, he's so well rooted in there. Look at that. That is better than I thought. Yay! I think I'm just gonna put him in the terracotta. I think he'll like it. I hope he'll like it. And then I think there's 2 more plants. And then the big girl. I found out that she is putting out an inflorescence this morning, which is super exciting. I have not seen her do that, and I'm assuming that means she is very happy because that's really neat that it just decided to. I'll have to get a close-up of that in a second, but yeah, that is super cool. I have not seen one do that. It's the first time she's doing it in my care, and I've had it for a year now, about a year now. Well, not a year. I got it in July of last year, and it is not July yet, it's April, so filling in, packing it in. He definitely needs a bowl. It's not gonna be stable. I'm gonna have to run down and grab the one that I have inside. Because wow, very floppy still. I would like him to grow up. I'll have to go get that in a minute and put it in, but that is essentially all for this dude. I do tend to water after I repot, just for stability's sake, because most of the plants aren't super stable. And then I have the plants I got from Liz. This guy, his new leaf is looking really good. It's getting ready to pop. Get the two out that need to go into soil. Who needs to go into soil? You do. This little dude. I'm gonna start with him. This is the Syngonium Pink Splash. And I have another one of these little baby white pots. This guy, put a little bit of soil in. Him in. Big piece of bark. Big pieces of bark we're saving for bigger pots. So like the I think it's a rayi, because it has two eyes, and typically in botanical Latin it's like how you say Adansonii, where it's like EI sounding, but I haven't taken Latin, so not really sure. So I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Syngonium rayi. But this guy, super fast little baby repot, super cute. He's gonna go live upstairs. And then next up, he got a little tangled on the cuttings. Next up is 3i. I'm very excited to pot him up because look at those roots. Put a little scoop in there, and then I'm gonna take him. He's got super thick roots, which is very exciting. That means he should establish really well, and it looks like there's three new growth points lower on the stem, so that is also very exciting. That would be great if those sprouted sometime soon. And yeah, I just kind of put him in, and then I'll move him to wherever I need him to be because he is a single stem. I'm very excited about the prospect of more growth points. So I think I might just have enough soil to do this. I think the white, I think that is the move. So, as I said, he's putting out, or she's putting out this beautiful little inflorescence. I'll get some close-ups of it in a little bit. But yes, this guy is getting repotted. It does still have that variegated leaf, and that one is, I'm like crossing my fingers that it's getting ready to put out a new leaf because I see a shadow in there. So I would very much enjoy it too. Cool. So I think it's currently in a 1 gallon pot, and this is a 12-inch. It says it's a self-watering pot. I'm not going to use it as a self-watering pot. 12-inch pot from Target. It was like $8, so figured that would be a good investment. Here, I can show you. There are a bunch of roots in those drainage holes, and the leaves are coming out a lot smaller than they have been. Okay, so I was right. That is a lot of roots, and they do need loosened before I can put them in. I just found a whole bunch of tubers and bulbs of new little alocasias in here, so that's very exciting. I'm just trying to undo this bottom. I don't want to get into the root ball a ton. I'm gonna hit it a little because there's at least 2 of those tubers, and I don't really want to mess any of them up because every time I've touched them before, they have not sprouted into like full plants. So I'm just gonna kind of tease these roots that are in the middle here out. So I just teased out a good bit of the roots that were on the side and the bottom just to let it fill in some. I just do that. And I mixed up some more soil. So I'm gonna put some in. I'm gonna need a lot of soil for this. We went from this size to that, but it really needed it, and it's the same height. So it's just like around. And it very much very much needed that bigger pot, so you know what? I'm just sifting through the previously used soil. I'm going to top it off with that just to get it a little bit higher. That's better, because I just want to make sure that it's good and under there, because I found some babies while I was repotting. So hopefully it'll make some more pups and fill out this pot sideways some. Because I'm kind of done dividing it, unless it puts out more of the variegated ones, in which case I would divide it. Okay. It's huge now. Right, so that is all this big guy is in a huge pot now. And it's looking very happy. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please give it a like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at EmilyAPlants. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.